the next instalment of Secret Teacher. We haven't done this for a couple of weeks because it was the Teen Awards last week. Week before that I was away. Yada, boring. But it's back today. Secret Teacher, the next instalment of a real entry from a diary of a real teacher who's just started at a school. Because it's all very well, we all know what it's like to start school as a pupil, but if you're a brand new teacher, it's equally, maybe more terrifying. So week 3 of Secret Teacher after 5 as well.
Radio 1.
So then we started this a few weeks ago. Because it's the autumn term, a lot of you have started school or college for the first time. And we all kind of know how you feel. We've all been there on that first day of term. We know that it's kind of horrible. We know that you just can't wait to get home after that first day. But we've always wanted to know what a teacher is actually thinking, and I've often thought, are they real people? And it turns out they actually are. But we wanted to find out the inner workings of their mind and what makes them tick, what kind of person will want to be a teacher. So what we wanted to do with Secret Teacher was infiltrate even, that secret circle. And after scouring the land with a bit of persuasion, we found a teacher who is willing to share with you exactly how they feel during their first year as a qualified teacher. The identity of the teacher will remain anonymous throughout. Some names and details have been changed to avoid detection, and the voice is an actor. But you'll realise that it's not really an actor, it's just Kate from the office upstairs, because we have zero budget. But most importantly, these are the words of a real teacher. And over the coming weeks, we can learn and understand how this alien breed works and behaves. So next time you find yourself in front of them, you'll have a better idea of what's going on behind that poker face. Last time on Secret Teacher, our teacher was worried that her twitchy eye looked a bit like she was winking at pupils. The other new teacher, Miss Perfect, is still being annoyingly perfect. And we got taught the Jolie effect, talking about Brad and Angelina, aka displacement theory in lessons. And she was once given a muffin by one of her pupils, which she hoped was nothing to do with her twitchy eye effect. So, let's find out what happens on week 3 of Secret Teacher.
Greg James
on BBC Radio 1.
Today was one of those days you dread, but actually turned out to be a lot better than expected. It was the Year 6 open evening, so I was still at school until well after 9 p.m.
Oh, okay. So it's open evening. This is the big one.
At break time, the older teachers taught me how to play word drop. The teachers all suggest a random word each, and the aim is simply to drop the word into as many conversations with pupils, parents and senior staff members as you can throughout the week. If you can get all the suggested words into one sentence, then you gain a godlike status in the staff room.
I knew that teachers did stuff like this. I just knew they would mess around in the staff room and do this kind of thing.
To be honest, I started off open evening pretty badly in the word drop stakes, but managed to get cowabunga in a conversation with a parent by saying we're concentrating on our literacy and are trying to avoid slang words like the aforementioned.
Yeah, I think, to be honest, Secret Teacher, I think that's quite weak. I think it needs to be much more blatant than that. But it's not bad for a first attempt to get cowabunga in there.
The winner, however, was the head of house, who managed to drop an S Club 7 lyric while speaking in assembly. Pretty heroic stuff.
That's much better.
Don't you know, it's true what they say, life, it ain't easy, but your time's coming around. A lesson to us all.
A great lesson. If that really did happen, and that's a fine teacher right there.
In other news, got starstruck when one of my form told me their mum was a gladiator back in the 90s. I do hope said child does well this year, or else I might find myself being beaten over the head with an oversized cotton bud next parents' evening.
Nice reference to gladiators there and the duel at the end. I wonder which one it was as well. Was it maybe Jet or the Wolfman, or who else was there? Hunter, was that one? Saracen. Jet was obviously the best, but it could have been her.
Rules for surviving this year. Number 5, dropping S Club 7 lyrics in assembly makes you cool. Number 6, ensure all children with gladiators for parents do well in exams.
So that is week 3 of our Secret Teacher. We'll find out next week how she's getting on and whether or not she's been beaten up by... It would be amazing, wouldn't it, if it was Jet? Can we? Is there any way of finding out? Pippa, do you know if it is Jet? Can we find out which one it is?
I'll find out, yeah.
We have to, because I love Jet so much. Hi, Jamie on the M5 who says, Greg, I know what you mean about Jet. I've got a poster of her in my garage. I love her. Yeah, that sounds weird. Hi, Dev.
Hello, I used to have a life-size cutout of Jet in my bedroom when I was a little kid.
She's the best.
She is. I collected tokens from Frosties and then you sent off for them and then you had to pay £2.80 for posted packaging and then...
You got it.
And yeah, there you are.
I knew those pesky teachers did this sort of thing.
At break time, the older teachers taught me how to play word drop. The teachers all suggest a random word each, and the aim is simply to drop the word into as many conversations with pupils, parents and senior staff members as you can throughout the week. If you can get all the suggested words into one sentence, then you gain a godlike status in the staff room.
If you are a teacher and you're listening, tomorrow try and get the word jet into your lesson.
Any way possible.
Just any way possible. So, Dev, well